Yo, what's good, everybody? It's me, K3B, King through the Beast. We're back on this Horizon Zero Dawn. We're on our way, making our way, not downtown, but to Silence. We're on our way to Silence. This one thing I know about life. When you're on your way to a destination or a point in time in your life, the hardest part is getting there. It's the hardest part about anything in life is getting there. A lot of things will get in the way to prevent you from doing what you need to do to get to the point in life you need to get at. Even the destination, you'll have obstacles in your way. You'll have people in your way. You'll have family in your way as well. You'll have people that you don't like in your way. But the funny part is sometimes those people that you don't want in your life that's in your way, you actually need them, and they help you get stronger along the path. It's weird knowing that you need enemies or foes in your way in order to get stronger, because without practice, without experience, without season, meaning seasons of ups, seasons of downs, you won't get stronger. You definitely will not get stronger. You need obstacles in your way in order to better yourself for the journey. You need obstacles in your way to get stronger for your journey.
Will be hard.
See?
Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
He said ferocious. He didn't say corrupted. That means something bad, right? That means something real bad. That means big boy toys. Hey, look, what we get ourselves into? It's like we always getting in trouble. That's life, right? Conquering the things that people don't think you're supposed to conquer.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Stalkers and watchers. Boy. All I see is lights. It's a watcher. It's like this place is surrounded. You feel me? They don't want me where I need to be. And basically when you have obstacles, a lot of obstacles and a lot of resistance, that's most likely where you need to be. Like right now in life, before anything good really happens in life, bad things happen. I know that sounds horrible, but one thing I'm learning in life is things get worse before they get better. Things get a lot worse before they get better.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Whoa, it went invisible. That thing really went invisible. Whoa. We gotta go. Whoa. Can we make a run for it? We definitely gonna try. We can avoid conflict. That is great. Whoa, mama. Hey Lloyd, they coming after you.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Yeah, we don't want no problems, but they right. It's a lot of ferocious animals everywhere. Animals everywhere. Everybody likes to be towards the energy, man. When you feel energy, major energy, most people want to be by it. They want to be a part of what's great. They want to be part of what's powerful. Stealthy. Stealthy. Nosy too. Hey, man, you hurt my partner. You hurt my partner though. My partner done messed up. No. Oh no.
If I found out more about these machines, I could learn to override them.
Whoa. Oh no. We in trouble. We definitely in trouble. We are definitely in trouble.
I can get out of this.
I don't know about that, Aloy. He's circling the block. He's circling the block. Throwing that stuff at you. Ooh, we made it to the top. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that.
Guessing now we're almost there.
Correct.
Oh man. We don't want no problems. We want no problems. Whoa. But they want problems. Ain't about what I don't want, huh? It's about what they want to give me. Okay, I'm out of the view, but he's still hovering for you, girl. Hey, look, you got problems, girl.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
You got problems, Aloy. How do I get into this thing?
It's heavy. World's going white.
We avoided a lot of things to get in here.
Guy's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
To a point. Don't like the way that sounds, Silence.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
That's crazy. Sometimes people, when they clear a path,
Down,
they clear a
down.
path just for them. Like me, I didn't do this. I did the same thing he probably did. He did enough just to get by without trying to, you know, be a hero and cause too much ruckus, you know what I mean? Can't be loud all the time. Can't go gun blazing all the time. Sometimes you gotta be strategic and make sure you can get what you need to get and get out in one piece. It's not all about being flashy and loud, man. Like, I made it, I'm here. You can be there without people knowing you there. Like, you can be rich without people
This
knowing
is
you're
exactly
rich.
the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. There'll be enough time later for you to ransack this place.
But you'll be surprised how many people want you to know what they have and make them an easy target. Let's see what Silence have to say.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form.
DNA.
The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, It should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Sometimes, man, you can't do other people's destiny. You can't do their job for them.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
See?
Greetings, Dr. Servac.
Some
You are cleared
things
to proceed.
you gotta do, you're meant to do. You're destined to do. You can't look for anybody else to do what you're destined to do. You know? We always want to get people to do our work and do our jobs for us, but that don't always go to plan in situations of highly important things, you know. Can't always pass on or delegate things to other people. Can't always do that. Okay, mind my footing. We in this thing deep, boy. Hitting tunnels. Whoa. This is a lot. Just sounds like this place is falling apart.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to
Oh,
that
I
ancient
got
armor
that
I found.
last power cell. Ancient armor coming my way. That look like a long way down. Just sound like this place is falling apart, like all around me.
Guess that's my way across.
Whoa.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Yeah, some things you don't need to know, Aloy. Some questions you don't need the answer for. You just want to get by without any way. Get by without any way consequences. Sometimes the answers are not good answers. Just keep going.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
So we came in that way. Let's go up. So that's one way, that way. So let's try this way. Away from the breeze first. Nothing. That's the end.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
It's like a lot. It's like a room, like a bedroom. End too. That's the end. So stairs we go. We deep in this just deep in this thing, man. I'm pretty sure he wishes he was in here besides Aloy. A lot of people wish they can do things that other people are destined to do. They wish they can do the things that people can do.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals.
Whoa.
Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
Interesting.
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to heal.
Stopping Hades, man. Basically, stop the devil. That's basically what he says. Stop the devil. Devil is a necessary evil that you have to conquer. You gotta destroy. You gotta go through hell before you get to heaven. And I hate I hate to say that, but a lot of people don't believe that. You have to go through hell before you can experience heavenly things. A lot of people will skip hell, right? They'll skip the struggle. They'll skip the pain to get straight to the good part. But it's like contracts. You got it backloaded, front loaded with cash, the good stuff, and backloaded with the pain and agony. You know what I mean? You gotta go through the bad first and experience the good. It's best to have contracts and anything backloaded than the front loaded. You wanna have your later years without a struggle. You want your ups years to go through the struggle in order to get better and stronger for the later years. You don't want to just coast through the first part of your life without developing. You want to have struggle. You want to. So later in life, you'll have the skill set, the mindset, and things won't be as difficult as it is for those that had a cakewalk most of their lives.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters.
2 millimeters.
This one closed with a 10 millimeter gap.
Ooh, that's a big
Enough
difference.
for an energy signature to bleed through. enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
Someone sacrificed
I'm now
themselves.
switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
She already went outside and did it.
I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So,
That's tough.
happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah.
I respect it though.
Take care of each other, alright?
It's her baby,
I'm okay with this.
and she gonna see it through.
I want to go home. Goodbye.
You gotta see it through. You gotta see it through, my boy. You gotta see through.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet.
What you supposed to do?
And we are all in her debt.
Then he gonna pop up out of nowhere, having an emotional moment, and then he wanna come in and just spoil it. I feel you, man. Do you what you want, man?
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
Yeah.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
People don't want to stand up for what's right. People always want to do what's best for them, and they don't want to do what's best for the group. People will save themselves and let millions die. Make millions die for selfish reasons. They'll let millions die for them. They don't think about the future. They think about now. They'll be long gone, and they'll leave a path of destruction for years. Years. Do I want to sleep with my heart, my mind, or with my body? Let's see.
You think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself. For others. For everyone who would come later.
Exactly.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
Same thing.
You're wrong.
They're basically saying the same thing.
Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
She built the machine to save people, to save humanity. So here, that sentimentality was the purpose of her building the machine. You feel me? He's saying that she built the machine for this. No, that's the whole purpose of her building it. Because she was sentimental towards people. Everything doesn't have to be direct, but that's the difference between having a direct approach and a feeling approach. That's why you need both parents. That's exactly why you need both parents. That's exactly why you need a man in the house and you need a woman in the house to get both point of views. You feel me? You need both point of views. If you just have one point of view, you'll have monsters like who? Putin. I hate to say that, but you will. Who just direct, no feelings. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And if you don't have enough, if you just have a motherly, well, we're not going to defend ourselves. We're going to be peaceful and get ran over like them. They got mothers running all mother and stuff, and they got invaded and stuff. You got to have a contrasting of both minds to come up with the best case scenario. The mother takes care of home, and the father what protects what's home. And what protects the home? What's inside the home? The house outside protects what's inside the house, which is home. Home isn't a place. Home isn't a place. Home is a feeling, y'all. Cause you can have a big mansion, it can feel empty like a bando. Cause why? You don't have a home feeling. You don't have any type of anything inside to have it feel like a loving environment. Feelings matter in this world too. It's not all just about materialistic things, you know. The feeling of it, you know, the quality of it, you know. Everybody's house feels different. It's just some walls and stuff. It has a different vibe to it. Has a different feel to it. And that depends on the degree of love that's getting pumped into that home.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Found the control room. This place is creepy, yo. I mean, creepy. These stairs are creepy. But I wouldn't expect nothing less from Elizabeth. Aloy the same way. She's sacrificing herself and no one's doing anything else. You feel me? No one's doing anything except Aloy. They think she's the savior. Because Elizabeth saved them. So she's doing basically what her ancestors are doing. She did. You know what I mean? She's just doing what her bloodline did. So that's a lot of carcasses in there.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
It's crazy, yo.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Omega clearance.
Alpha personnel.
Alpha and Omega.
Sorry to alarm you.
Alpha beginning, Omega's at the end.
Okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about.
Oh, he did something bad.
I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women.
You didn't think about that when you made your machines.
Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. if we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it.
Purged Apollo.
It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Basically, that's crazy. He killed the leaders. And he's the only one. He became a dictator. Once his competition left, once Elizabeth was gone, he eliminated everybody. That's tough. Really, once Elizabeth was gone, he eliminated everybody. Cause who gonna stop him? She the only one that had stuff on him. And he got rid of the evidence. Greed, boy. Jealousy, envy, and greed. Deadly sins will get you.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men.
They want to
You
hide
never
the
saw
truth.
slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved.
They want to
all
hide the
knowledge of
truth
the
and not
old
have
ones
people think on their own.
evaporated. Turned to dust. Scattered to the void. Like the alphas themselves.
Yep.
No,
They want to stay on top.
not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
That's tough. Greedy people will destroy everything. You got builders, you got growers, and you got destroyers. Growth or destruction. G-O-D. God. A lot of people are not God. Of God. They're just O-D. You feel me? They just O-D. They just destroy. They dogs. They just dogs.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Destroying what was meant to destroy. No, Hades is a part of Greek mythology, right? You got Zeus and all them, you got Hades, the king of the underworld. But when the underworld wants to be everything, it's total annihilation. Everybody has a part in the world, man. But when people just want to destroy and they don't want to build anything, it's just like people that don't want to cook but they want stuff fast and quick and easy. You skip corners, you cut corners, and you leave room for what? Error. And sometimes when a lot of people make a lot of errors, it's bad. Rush jobs. Like he made a quick rush decision based on his own merit.
Good?
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
This is how the world is, man. Peace is something you have to fight for and work for. Why? Because there's always people that want to take advantage of peaceful people. There's always a person that want to take advantage of peaceful situations. There's always a person that wants to take advantage of peaceful nations and think they're weak and take over them to get more ground. Instead of doing what? Build up what they already have. A lot of people don't build up what they already have. They just want more. They want new. They want to conquer. They want quantity things. large numbers, large amounts, but they don't do quality things with the things they have.
You're here.
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
What he wanted
But
to
before
hear.
I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Okay.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
Oh, wow.
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this.
He learned corruption.
When I found Hades,
He learned the
first
shadow
thing
part
I
of
wanted to
life,
know
not the
about was
light.
Spire, not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by
We're
Gaia.
looking at the dark and the light
Which part
right
of
now.
Gaia?
The shadow
Minerva.
and the light.
Code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Sound like today's times, don't it?
Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story.
I got time, shawty.
Then get started.
Exactly.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan.
You are what you attract, yo. You are what you attract.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
It was doing recon. Doing research on what it wanted to destroy.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location,
Exactly.
the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
Focus, basically, he was focused on negative things, though, because negative and positive, they go together. It's just the opposite. He may be thinking that he's doing good, but the information that he's getting was given to destroy. It wasn't given to build. Yin and yang.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate.
Religion
All I
does
had to
make
do
you
was
easily
visit
to be
Hades, the
manipulated.
buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes, I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
That's why you gotta be careful who you hire. You gotta be careful who you hire into your organization, your family, anything, because that's just a machine. Basically, the brain is a processor, the body is a machine. They're talking about a person, but in this game it's exaggerated. But a person is a machine, basically. We're a being. We're a vessel that holds a spirit. And most people have the spirit of Hades, like Diddy. You gotta be careful who you let into your circle, cause they may be a mole, they may be a spy. Like Trump and his cabinet, he got people that got ethics problems, and they can't be in his cabinet. They won't pass the ethics committee. And he might have people in his cabinet that might not really be for him. They just trying to get a way in. You never know. You never know who people really are in this world. You just never know.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
I just know that the world itself has a way of balancing itself out. No matter how bad things get, no matter how evil things get, the world always balances itself out. Always.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth.
Use your friends wisely.
I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
I'm pretty sure
Silence.
Hades is something huge.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere and everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
They give those that trespassed against us. It's crazy, y'all. What you won't do for what? Knowledge. What you won't do for understanding. But what he sacrificed everything and bent his morals for knowledge. Knowledge is power. And if you can take away the ability to have people to gain knowledge about things that you don't want them to know, and what unify education to where they all learn the same things and not everybody can go out there and learn the things that are not taught to find the truth, you limit the power of people. You don't have power with your body, you get power with your mind, because your mind does what? It powers the body. Stronger the mind, the more powerful the person. See, she has the mind to craft, the mind to create, to make things better, and the ability to move the body. But without the mind, that weapon wouldn't be made. She wouldn't know how to craft it. It's crazy, man. This is crazy.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
We got a big issue, bro. We got a war about to happen. Definitely got a war that's about to go down. The Eclipse, the Shadow People, basically what's going on right now in the world. We got people that live in the shadow area, the dark area, but it's not dark. It's the desert. When I say desert, it's a lot of sand over there. That shows you there's no water, right? When there's no water, water represents love. Nothing grows over there. No trees, no fruit, no plants. Everything is what? Imported. We are not living in the end days. Like, the world is not meant to end. But you'll be surprised that man itself, men, cannot come to an agreement or understanding due to what? Power. We want power we just want power too bad. We just want power too bad.